reload. The sun going with I got thank you for here. By the way, since Fordman is here, next Saturday, not sure we'll be Saturday, Fordman putting their all day, 2 days, you mentioned 48 hours for a marathon to raise funds for 18. He's in the hospital, dog in the special needs. That's not cheap. Sounding robotic. I've got a car. Got water. This is why I haven't had any no. Digital. Okay, mateys, let's try this. Now I'm showing 4 bars. Add a band to my whip. How could it go from 2 to 4? This is not making any sense. Okay, here's flat earth, Mark. Oh, at least I thought it might. Well, now 3 bars. Okay. Just up to the horizon. Now I'm actually hooked up to the signal. Frozen? Am I frozen? I do not know what's going on. Well, now it says it's a weak signal. Oh.
Oh, yes, where I come from, we love all American movies. I've seen Citizen Kane, When the Wind is Leaving, in Front of Only Water. But my favorite is this Lonesome Rain.
0, 0, L. Oh, no. Don't do that. You motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh. Oh, dang it. F, D. This is frustrating. Oh. Okay. Now, what's that called? 788D. Seven, eight, D 4 AC0. Connect.
Sergey, I have to talk to you about that. Cyndi says we're not room enough for two. You have to find your place of your own. My own? You mean I can leave alone if I want to? Sure, why not?
What do you mean bad password? It's 788 D4 AC. Looks like a 0. Connect. Bad password. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm sorry, Margie. But doggone it, you know, I'm in the middle of trying to type in the password off the stupid MiFi, and it times its light out. So then I got to fumble fart around. Oh. Yeah, it's not cooperating. But I won't touch anything, Linda. I have full bars on the MiFi. And don't ask me how I even did it. Jay Charles, welcome aboard. Ted's back. Gosh, I'm surprised any of you just stayed with me here. But thank you. Thank you for being patient. Oh, now I got the belches. Too much water. And yes, I am drinking water. I haven't had any alcohol in a while. I think I had 2 beers 3 days ago. I just haven't been in the mood. I haven't had much interest in anything. Ford man, you're still here. I'm authentic, Linda. Thank you. I imagine some of the rest of you cuss at your equipment when it doesn't act right too. So this is marvelous now. How did the day go? The day went, I took a nap. Tonight at 7:30, California Travel Videos will be on. I know they're going to be talking about the storms that are starting on the West Coast, all the way up the coast, not just in California. Yeah, Mark, I hear you. And Holly by golly says she will be on tonight, so we can be looking forward to that. In fact, I better That's it. Carl, I've been tempted to do that at times. You know, I'm paying more than I used to pay for my in-house internet. You know, I got 3 devices that should be just zooming like crazy, and they're not. But now I'm not going to jinx myself. Yeah, with 4 bars, it's easy to find a drink. Hey, Holly, I got everything working now. Okay? All right. All right. She will be on with the weekly laugh report. Shoo, boy. This is better connection than we had this morning. Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. So I hope everyone else had a good afternoon. Earlier, Ford Man mentioned that next weekend, I'm not sure exactly if it starts on Friday night or Saturday. But anyways, there's going to be a 48-hour marathon to raise funds for JT, who's in the hospital. Blue Wave mentioned something about this too here a while back. And it looks like I'm going to be fitting in my normal guessing game live streams next week. I will have a Halloween theme type thing going on, I believe, God willing. And we'll still do the guessing, but we'll also be putting more emphasis on the telethon as we go along. I'll be bringing it up a lot. Can I give any money to it? Well, maybe a tiny bit. I do have some funds left over in PayPal, I think. Temperature sensitive. Yeah. Mark, I have never done, well, yes, I have. One time. We had a Christmas party. And at the time, myself and my friend, we had been promoted to basically managers of our department. We were kind of co-managers. And we got invited to the after Christmas party. Yeah, all night. And then we went to breakfast at some exclusive country club. And I was just kind of staggering along. It was a good thing Steve was driving. But we went in and we had this great big, huge breakfast and Bloody Marys. I'd never had a Bloody Mary before. Talk about perking right up and feeling a lot better and enjoying my breakfast. And I'm like, can I have another one of those Bloody Marys? Yeah, senior leadership. Yeah. Don't worry, Carl. Didn't last long. The company merged, and then, well, they didn't have any use for Steve and I at that point because they had a lot so-called smarter people that knew what they were doing. We finally got rid of one of them too. Sometimes you wonder, why don't they go to the old salts that have been down in the trenches with the company forever? And they might not know where all the dead bodies are buried in the front office, but they know how the place works. Yeah, okay, I got you, Mark. And another time I witnessed my mom had a party, and she drank everybody under the table. She was the only one left standing. And people were starting to wake up after 4 or 5 hours of being passed out. And she's still going. Something over my left shoulder. Yeah, I do too. Well, the wheel probably gets in the way, but yeah, I see your camper. In case any of you are guessing that it's Margie, no, this the feature channel tonight is not RVS's in April. Why, you say? Well, we did RVS's in April. Let me look. By the way, tonight this will be featured channel number 43 since we started. We started back December 12th of last year. Let me see. RVS is in April. Of course, you can go into Show More and find them. I know they're on here. Sure, they're on here. Yes. RVS is in April were the channel number 14 that was featured, and that was on March 13th of this year. Just so you know. Yep, you got it, Sue. You found it. Yeah, Carl found it too. See, now you guys do know how to use Show More. So now you can go look at Show More and know some more. Okay. Now this is great. I'm having a ball now. Don't jinx it. Oh, take a bathroom break here a minute with Angela. I discovered today, or yesterday actually, Tina's the outsider. She did not return to Michigan from Mayberry meetup this year. She followed the plans that we all had. And as of yesterday, she was in South Carolina somewhere, doing DoorDash, earning her way south, which I think is fantastic. She's taken the bull by the horns. She has said no to Michigan winter. She's chasing 70 the best she can, and I'm super proud that she is. Anyways, I got a hold of Angela and say, hey, Tina is down in your state somewhere. Maybe you can hook up with her. But Thrifty Angela already had hooked up with Tina at the Mayberry meetup in North Carolina, basically the week before. So, yes, Ford man. Good one, Carl. Yeah, put me on the schedule from 12 to 1. And I go again at 6 p.m., as you know, Ford man. So if it's still going at 6 p.m. on the 30th, next Saturday, yeah, basically be on twice. I mean, I'll still do the regular routine show, the guessing, but I will place less emphasis on what's going on with me and anybody else in my little world. I will be focused more on the telethon, as along with Guess the Channel. So I've seen this done before on other marathons on television. I haven't seen it done on YouTube, but hey, why not? Yeah, Ford man, give us an update. I know what this one is. Mark. You're right on the edge, Mark. Oh, yeah, let's put that up there. I do know that there has been some money put into the GoFundMe. That was from Blue Wave Odyssey mentioned it, but I don't remember any amounts or anything like that. I know that Ford man, I know you've got your own way of coordinating everything, but let us know so that we can kind of more or less be prepared for the telethon next weekend. Well, I keep looking down there at that bar. It's full white. With all that cussing, now it's working like it's supposed to. That's a blessing. Now I can go to the phone here, which is also Verizon. One bar. This morning I had 3. Everything I got going here is Verizon. The Chromebook, Verizon. The phone, Verizon. The MiFi, Verizon. I'm beginning to think the MiFi must have the best antenna. And I don't even have the extra antenna hooked up to it. I thought, well, maybe if I put the MiFi above me, hook up the extra antennas and put them closer to the wall or to the window, maybe that would help. But right now, I don't have to. So I feel good because that's why I got the MiFi in the first place, because it was going to be for traveling. You know, I can hook it up to a Wii Boost or a directional antenna. You know, I've got some ideas for down the road doing that. Percussive maintenance, you're correct, Carl. Well, now that I can't do much traveling, at least not soon, at least it's working right now, and I'm probably learning something from it as to why it's working. Or, yeah. Yeah, so it was, okay, it may have been, I don't know. I know there's several channels that have been trying to help JT. I haven't done anything except try to help myself. Well, how can I be any good to anybody else if I'm no good to myself? And lately, that's kind of the way it's been. I've just been not exactly with it. You don't know any funny risque jokes? I do, but I'm not even going to sit here and stare at the wall and try to remember. Oh, by the way, you know, this morning I was talking about my anxiety, depression, panic attacks. Well, just before we went live, I did go out to the mailbox, and sure enough, I got from Express Scripts 2 different medications. One is for more or less the anxiety attacks, and then there's another one that I know the doctor says you got to be careful with this one. She said, I don't want to turn you into a robot. That's why it was kind of funny when my voice sounded like a robot earlier tonight. I hadn't taken the medicine, and I still haven't. It's called Lexapro. I really don't know anything about it. I know that I have to start out slow. Like fortunately, I got a pill cutter, so I can take half of one, and then I got to read the instructions yet. But hopefully it helps. Because, especially with those panic attacks. You know, and I thought, me, panic attack? But no. And I've talked to other people. They've had them too. So it's not what you would say unusual. All right, Ford man. Okay. All right. Well, do some more research on that, Ford man, and hopefully we get it all figured out by the weekend. And, you know, I'm sure Bob and Jerry Holly, you know, Bob Fultz from Blue Wave Odyssey, and a couple other people. I know James Catanese has a good handle on things like that, too. Don't do an SSRI. Okay, I'm not sure. Thank you, Carl, or thank you, Marge, for the hint there. Okay, what is an SSRI, Carl? So I don't know. What kind of engine is that, Ford man? Yeah, I do have to be myself first, Ted. Otherwise, I won't be any good to anybody. Serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Don't do it. Well, isn't serotonin supposed to be something good for you, or? I'll hold off and read up on it a little bit more. Fortunately, it's not Lexapro, it's a generic. I think I owe the company $2. And yeah. I mean, not that the money is the important thing, but if I shouldn't be taking it, at least I didn't spend a lot of money on it, I guess is what it boils down to. Old car junkie. Ford man, you are amazing. Let me look here. Oh, guess what? Kenneth, I'm sorry. It's not. It could have been, but it's not. There's some similarities. California Travel Videos is aboard. And yes, I have announced that you will be following me tonight at 7:30. And you're going to be talking about the weather. And hopefully I'll be alive and well enough to join in for at least for a little while. And Margie has a good clue there. She knows these things personally. So, I mean, if you've been following certain channels, you'll know. Yeah, let's do it, Margie. It can't hurt us. Keep getting pop-ups, but that's normal. There you Sue. Okay, Carl. Yeah. I have heard that one. I've heard that one, Sue. You know, if you do follow that, you are required to play the Hawaiian song in the background. Well, you know the song. Come on, I want to lay ya. Why does this keep beeping? I have no idea. Advertising. It's almost, the phone is almost synced with the Chromebook. The desktop is still dead. I haven't played with it. Maybe I'll get some ambition and play with it. Yeah, it's a love song.
They sold me this album last week.
Well, we sold your album. Do you have a receipt?
You didn't give me a receipt.
I always staple the receipt to the back.
Oh, I didn't get well, I kind of got salty.
Well, what were you going to do? Listen to it on the way home?
But, you know, the captain's allowed.
What seems to be the problem?
The kids are in bed, right?
You got working for you is trying
Nah.
to rip me off. I got no back.
This morning, this was my favorite picture,
And I got it defended.
believe it or not.
What's wrong with it? I don't like it. You can't return an album just
This picture was taken after
I wouldn't return
the particular channel that we're trying to guess
I like your attitude.
had come off the loneliest road in the United States. I think it's M50,
defective album.
or not M50.
Let's try and deal with this in the Holy Spirit.
There's a, might be US 50. Anyways, it's up in Utah, somewhere up there. And it's like 153 miles of nothing. 153 miles of nothing but road. And he had finished that. Well, it is a he. We know that from the little hints. And he was walking his dog. And it was almost like he was coming out of depression after being on that 153 miles of nothing road. You know what, Margie, I didn't know until earlier today that, oh my goodness, not just one motorhome. Whoops, I said a motorhome. Yeah, I'd say I've been watching this particular channel not as often lately as I should, because he certainly had some great content. He always has good content. That's beyond a shadow of a doubt. But it's basically one of the first channels that I subscribed to back when I was starting to want to be an RVer and travel.
Priority Health has the right plan for you.
That's right, James.
Call or go online now to get your free quote.
Fox 17 is looking for meteorologists of the future to be
Okay, thank you, Ford man.
every month. One lucky winner will create a weather
I appreciate that.
Fox 17's Candace Monticelli from Liquid Fireworks.
Coming.
Okay, we are about to give a big welcome to guess who? No, she's not a channel. Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. Give her a warm welcome. Here she is, and I'll catch you guys in a few.
Go.
Well, I can't step over your thing very good.
Straight step on it. Go.
Let me see if I can go under it. Oh. Oh.
Go.
I am trying. It's hung up. Ah.
I gotta sit down.
There. Now it should work. Oh.
Boy, boy. Oh, oh.
Try not to touch anything. We got a beautiful signal.
Oh, shoot. I need my glasses.
Where are they?
They're on my pillows. On this side. The dark frames are on the blanket. See them? Yeah. Excuse me. That felt good. Hi, this is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Sorry it took forever for me to get here. But anyway. I'm on my last string here. Anyway, how is everybody today? Let me see what you got going on here. Holly by golly. Hi, Linda. I'm here. Anyway, I am here with your weekly laugh report. It's not very good this week. I had a week I wasn't feeling that great most of the week. Anyway, let me start out with Jack hasn't been feeling that great this week either, which I'm scared. Because if he has to go to the hospital, I'm going to be on my own. Ain't got nobody help me. Anyway, I ain't been needing a whole lot of help, but who's going to empty my toilet? I can't walk that far. So it seems. Anyway, you ride on this plane, right? And come to find out, the pilot's Polak. Well, anyway, the waitresses go around and serve all their dinners and stuff, right? They said, who gets the kosher? And then the woman speaks up and says, oh, that goes to the pilot. That's my husband. She goes, all right. She brings it up to him. All of a sudden, the lady goes in next to the pilot and says, I want kosher too. Turn next cloud to the right. Now get mine. Anyway, you know how you get flashers in that, right? Okay. Well, all over the world, everywhere, you call the cops when you see a flasher, right? Well, not in Beverly Hills. They don't. What they do in Beverly Hills is they get out their take their bracelets off. They do ring toss in Beverly Hills. Anyway, most beautiful girls are just dumb, right? I mean, you can ask them, quick, spell MGM. Or spell mom. Or what number is 911? It seems like all beautiful women are dumb. They can't spell mom. Spell MGM backwards, quick. Spell mom, quick. They don't know how to do it. I know. I'm kind of on the dull end this week. It's because I kind of had a dull week. Hey, you know how they say onions and peppers will make you cry and all that? There's one other item that'll make you cry. Corn cob. They come up with words like pretty. They should be able to spell them different. Do you ever call somebody pretty? They should spell it Pritty instead of pretty. She's a pretty girl. That's what I'm going to say from now. You're very pretty. Not. I'm going to say pretty. That's stupid. Plus, when you tell somebody they're pretty, you're very pretty. You spit on them. So why do you spit on a pretty person? I don't get it. You spit. Pretty. You try and say pretty. See if you don't have a little spit will come up. Oh, excuse me.
That feel good?
That felt good too. I had a weird week. Having a weird consultation with you guys too. Look at this. I ain't even drinking my right pop. I'm drinking a root beer. It feels good though. Just things aren't right this week. My taste buds ain't right. Jack hasn't cooked nothing for me. He don't know how to cook though. I'd have to direct him the whole time, and I run out of oxygen by the time I explain it. If I write it down, I have to explain the direction, so that don't cut it either. Well, there's these roommates, right? Speaking of roommate, talk to this blind roommate. Well, he talked to his blind roommate, who's a female. You know, he asked her about if she wanted to go to a basketball game. She goes, sure. And he says, well, I remember other dates that, you know, I've been on. I dated a actual basketball player. And he says, you know, she was very interesting. She goes, oh, well, I once dated a basketball player too. He goes, oh yeah, how was she? And she says, I don't know, he was too tall. See, I messed that one up too. Jack laughing?
Huh?
Oh, you weren't even listening.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
The TV's too loud.
Oh. Well, there's these old men. They're, you know, old. And they're talking about senility. You know? This 84-year-old, he gets out of the bathroom and he goes to bed. He's standing there wondering what he went there for. You know, he don't remember. He was going to go to bed. Anyway, then there's this 90-year-old. He goes to the kitchen and he's standing there for about 20 minutes like, what the hell? Why'd I go here? You know, he was going to bed. Then this 97-year-old guy says, you know, I got up and I went to the bathroom. I don't remember what I went for either. I stood there for 20 minutes and it's like, oh, I already went. Back in the 50s, there's this production company, right? And this guy goes there to promote his item, and he says, the production guy says, well, what do you have for me? He says, well, I have a bathing suit made out of glass. And he says, oh, I'd look into something like that. Okay. I'm not even here, am I?
Hang on, let me get rid of those pop-ups.
We'll get in here and do it.
Hang on.
Jack's got to fix something real quick for me. I can't see any comments or anything.
That's because of these pop-ups. Some of them are important and some of them aren't. Big Joe and Malia's World. What's that one say? Cooking dinner or something. There.
Doing wood.
Okay, Linda's laughing. We'll put her up there. See, she's up there now.
Oh, okay.
That felt good.
I'm glad you like that. I just made corn on the cob. Now, what you know, you can put them in your bathroom. You can tell if they hurt. Give them a couple days. As soon as your toilet paper's gone, leave that in there. You'll hear people yelling. You'll know how a corn cob feels now. It makes you cry. It gets ads. Yeah. Stupid ads. They're stupid. Pop up, they need to pop their butts out. Love come on the cob. Love corn on the cob. Linda. Never made it. Instant Pot. Last time I made it in the microwave. Put it in husk and all and cooked it a minute. Took it out, cut.
What makes new Salon Boss Arthritis Gel so good for arthritis pain? Salon Boss contains the most prescribed topical pain relief.
Take it out, cut it, and husk and the ear come right out. Cool. Is it done? No? Lucky dog? That sounds less like trouble, less like dog. Productions moderated. Okay. Anyway, a guy goes to the pharmacy and asks the pharmacist if he has any aspirins. He goes, yeah, I haven't taken them yet. That was supposed to be a couple of aspirins. I'm messing up all over. I'm just not with it today, guys. But I'll talk to you. Anyway, a Kentucky woman asked her mother why the women in Tennessee have such trouble breastfeeding. And her mom says, well, it's because the cartons don't know how to hold up there right. They don't know how to stay up. They can't get them to stay up there right. Anyway, back to children and stuff. This guy, his boy wanted to buy some rubbers, right? Yeah, I'm doing it again.
You tell that joke again?
I haven't gotten any laughs from anybody. Nobody's here today.
Look up the upper right, upper left. Tells you how many people are watching. Right next to that little red bar.
3 or 2 or 5. I can't see the number. I can't see that good. Anyway, I've got to get off of here anyway, guys. So I'll hold off on the rubber joke. So I will talk to you next week, hopefully better. Hopefully I'll feel better. Anyway, excuse me. That felt good. Peace out. I'll turn it back over to Jack again. You have a good night. Good weekend, all. Thank you. 7 by my count. 7 what? 7 jokes? Practice makes perfect. Thanks, Linda. I'll talk to you later. Jack.
I was trying to get out of the way.
How'd that switch over by itself? Oh, I put it there. That's right. That's supposed to be Dennis and Dennis.
It was Mark and Ark. I don't know.
Well, it just ended.
Dennis! Hey, Dennis! Come on out, Dennis! I can't come out now, Terry. I'm out with Daddy to fly my kite. Mr. Wilson just went in to take his exercises. Is he gonna ride his bike? He sure is. I'll be right out if he's gonna ride his bike.
Well, that was easier, but it took longer. At least I didn't get tangled up in her oxygen hose. Okay, let's get situated here. Okay, I've got that those messages from you, Kenneth. I'll be looking at those and figuring out what to do with it and all that. Okay, get rid of these pop-ups. Yeah, interlude from the TV in the background. Dennis the Menace is now on, Carl, just in case you didn't hear that. Okay. Oh, let me look here. Actually, she is doing a little bit better. I'd have to say she's doing better than me. There was one that she was telling that there was a couple jokes I didn't quite catch on to, honest. F pairs. But the one she said concerning going into the bathroom and then sitting there for 20 minutes trying to figure out why she's in the bathroom. I've done that. And like then I start getting kind of panicky thinking if I got the beginnings of dementia or something. But no, I think it's just all the different overwhelming things that have been happening lately. Something about a garage sale. Okay, yeah. California travel videos live in 30 minutes. George Carlin, okay. He's my favorite. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. I grew up with George Carlin. I grew up with a lot of comedians. George Carlin was by far my favorite. I just love the way he presented everything. And as far as being politically correct, well, he certainly would not have been. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hey, she left all her joke papers here for me. I might learn something. No, I'll take them to her. That's her stuff. Yeah, I wish George Carlin was still around. Boy, wouldn't he have a heyday with what's going on now? Oh my. Oh my. That NASCAR driver would be super famous now. He already kind of is. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Now there's some other comedians out there that have been doing some things. I noticed I didn't watch it, but I see Jeff Dunham is jumping on the board. It seems like I've seen somebody else too that's, well, time to take the bull by the horns and let's tell jokes. I did hear some that I didn't quite like concerning the events in Afghanistan. A Taliban raised money for the Taliban thing. What? I know. I figured out they were kind of joking. And okay, the humans need jokes to deal with tragedy, but that was too much for me right now. Oh no! Yeah, that's the transmission can be like so expensive you can't even believe it. You wonder, how did I buy this RV for what I paid for it, and now it needs a transmission, and the transmission costs more than the RV? Something don't make sense. You know, what do we do? Buy a transmission, then build an RV around it? Would that save money? Well, at least my transmission is going good right now. No, not the one in the... No, right here. This MiFi. We have a good transmission. Best we've ever had on here, actually. So at least that's how it feels.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Local sleep Botox causes skin infection.
So yeah, it was good that
Muscle or nerve conditions and
Holly was able to come on tonight and
as these may increase the
do
risk of
that.
serious side effects.
Ford Man sent me some stuff for the telethon for this coming up week. Digital transmission says back 15 minutes. Yes, it did. You're correct, Carl. Hopefully next week it'll all go better. It just shows to go, yeah. I mean, goes to show you. I'm
Just go to ownerlink.com, enter the address, and see the home value instantly. Come to
You know, you have to get by with what you got sometimes. But when even that doesn't work, it can get frustrated. Well, right now I'm happy. And if that's what it takes, I mean, I don't want to spend any more money at Verizon than I am per month now. But on the other hand, if I need to purchase more the 15 gigabyte chips, so be it. Lives in the garage. Yeah, right. No, that's a different channel.
And that's fine.
But cheapers, I need it.
You don't need a bike.
Fordman's got a good guess going here.
So I can get rid of my big window.
Oh, look. Let's check it out here. Go down here and fix it. And no, it's not. Sorry, Kenneth.
My dad said we'd switch roles. Hey, look. Hello, Dennis. Hi, Margaret. Gee, where'd you get it?
Channel's been around for a while.
No, you can't.
It's a large channel.
You can. You can if you'll play house with me. No. Okay for you, Dennis.
It's a beloved channel, as a matter of fact.
No, I wouldn't have played house with her either.
That's correct.
You know what my dad's gonna say when he hears Joe Margaret got a bike? He's gonna say, "Come on, Dennis, I'm gonna buy you one too." Margaret, we got a
Yeah, the channel,
You did, huh? Well, why should I be mad?
might as well say, the channel is
young girl get
from James State,
I'm not gonna buy you.
at least originally.
How about if I get one myself? Can I
Will that channel stay in James State?
keep a little ball, Dad? And I'll give you
I have a feeling yes, but it could change. I mean, when you think about it, people who are traveling, they find deals on land that sometimes are too good to pass up. And as even if you're full time, you still need some sort of a place to plant a mailbox. Maybe park your RV, have a mailbox, even though you're maybe only there 2 weeks out of the year, but that's your home base. So you can get license, insurance, all those things that they require you to have a mailbox for rather than a post office box. Okay, Michael Nissler just put up somebody for those of us who missed Jerry Holly's thing. Our Epic RV Adventures, what Mark is guessing. Navasi, welcome aboard. Full Tiny House. HitchUpAndTow is guessing Camper Life. And none of those are correct. Sorry, but they're all good guesses. Did I say welcome aboard, Navasi? Glad you're here.
Mr. Wade, Dennis would like to speak with you.
see, Mr. Wade. Margaret asked me to come to dinner.
Let's see. Oh, well, Navasi, I have to look here, but something tells me. Uh-oh, we're frozen. Navasi, the feature channel is Dave's RV Life. I know you didn't quite come out and say that, but yeah, it is Dave and Bella and the Bounder. And those clues that Margie and Sue were given. Yep. Thank you, California Travel Videos, for that. Yeah, I saw it, Carl. I'm congratulating Navasi. Oh, really? Right down the road. Are you also in Pennsylvania? Is everyone from Pennsylvania? Seems like, okay. James, Dave's RV Life, Johnny Mullet, Stacy. Anybody remember Stacy, who is a full-time astrologist now, somewhere out west? But she was from Milton, Pennsylvania. This is like two and a half years ago. She spent a little time with Hobotech. That didn't work out. Yada yada.
I would never do that. Even a baby wouldn't text and drive.
Yeah, Navasi. I live here, but not from here. Okay. I understand. Oh, Naz is here too. Welcome aboard. You're all drifting in. We only have 15 more minutes, so I'm going to just say nice things about the feature channel. Yeah, Dave's RV Life. I've been watching him for about, well, I should say I started out watching him a couple years ago. He was one of my first channels that I started watching and liking. I like the way he talks about his content. I like his sense of humor. And I even like the times when he was a little bit down. Just a great channel. Now, have I watched anything of his recently? Sure. Today, when I decided that's who I'm going to pick on. Hang on. Hello. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm having a bad signal. I'm on live stream right now, Patsy. So if you can hear that, just know that. So I'm on live stream. Talk to you later. I only answer that because sometimes she has family news. She doesn't call very often. But when she does, it's usually important. Can I hear you now? Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh, phew. Don't know where that one came from. Yeah. I don't know, Patsy. Some people who don't come on here regularly, which you'd think they would, people I know personally, but they don't follow me on YouTube. And do they? Thank you, Navasi. I have a joke about that. Looks like she may have left a message. I don't know. Oh. I can pick for God. That's a good one too, Carl. But anyways, people can't seem to remember that. Hey, Saturday is my live stream day. And even if I have a break in between live streams, that doesn't mean that I'm still not preparing or doing something concerning the live stream. But they expect me to go do this and this and this in between. Oh, that gets stressful. No, don't send me to the store at 1:30 and expect me to get back in time at 5:30 to go live. It's happened. That's way too stressful. Anyways, Navasi, have you ever noticed that the only time that you are blessed is when you sneeze? The rest of the time, they just tell you what to go do with yourself. Yeah, Carl, it's been a great day. Starting to pull family members in now. That makes me happy. You know, of course, the algorithms for YouTube. Let's see. At this time last week, I think I was at 860, 867. And now today, as of this morning, I noticed I'm at 859. So people really hate me and are leaving, or it's the YouTube algorithms. Oh, there was 2 people here today, or not here today. But I thought if they did come in, Frederick Heron is one, and Todd Johnson's the other. They follow this channel still. And I thought, well, if they come in today, boom, they're going to get that channel right away. But they didn't come in today, so. Oh, really? I never heard that, Michael. What about the other part? About when you're not sneezing? You're just supposed to go do an impossible sexual act with yourself. Just asking. Yes, including live long and prosper, Naj. I agree. Yeah, he just put out one in the last, you know, that's one of the reasons I picked him, because one of these on the green screen. Well, maybe. Mark's Flat Earth. That's kind of recent. That was back in July in the Upper Peninsula. And of course, Margie, you and Jeff saw him at the schoolie meetup, which I sure hope to go to next year. Thank you, Grace. I know what you mean. And then there was another one I thought was recent. Do I have it? Well, I had this one that has Margie and Jeff's RV in it. Somewhere by the ship's wheel there. Oh, really? Cool. All right. Maybe it was this one. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the sunrise. I thought I put up a recent pic, but maybe I didn't. So, what is up and coming? Up and coming is tomorrow I've got to help some friends. They are getting ready to move to Tennessee. So there's a few things left to put in storage. Some scrap metal that needs to be picked up. Some hugs and kisses goodbye. I don't know where in Tennessee, but we'll find out. Maybe they're somewhere near Kenneth. I do know that kids have already moved down there. They've been down there for a month, living with one of the aunts. So now their mom and another aunt, they're moving down there too. So there'll be 3 sisters and 2 kids, maybe more kids. I don't know. But they decided They want to live in Tennessee and not Michigan. And sometimes I can agree with them. Yep, 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, Ford man, for putting up that. Live long and prosper, Nodge. Carl's got to do the... I thought you emptied the dishwasher earlier today. Or earlier tonight when I was having technical difficulties. When I was cussing at the connections here. Shazbot. Hey, he was on while Holly was doing her weekly laugh report. Mork and Mindy was on. I don't know what she's got on there now. I think she's changed the channel. It was Dennis the Menace, but could have been a repeat. Second load, okay. Nanu, Nanu. See, across the pond, they know Mork and Mindy. So, yep, it was fun today. Despite my problems with connection, and earlier this morning, or I mean the noontime, I wasn't feeling quite up to par. Let's see. Oh, the other good news was, and I didn't catch the whole, I did hear parts of it, but U of M, oh my goodness. Uh-oh, how do I get rid of it? There. Yeah. They won 33-7. And there was some exciting plays on both sides. I mean, West got, when they got their 7 points, that was a 75-yard first point. It wasn't even first down. I mean, it was first play, boom, 75-yard touchdown with nobody in sight from Michigan to take them down. I'm sure there were some words said in the locker room. And yes, I would have just wore my Wolverine shirt, but there's two reasons. One, chilly, cold. Not so much right now. The studio lights are on. They do add some heat in here. Orson has spoken. And the other thing is, Holly would swear that's her shirt. She has one exactly like it. She'd swear that I took her shirt. And would she get up to go look in her boxes to see that I did not take her shirt? No, she'd just say, take that shirt off and give it to me. It ain't going to happen. Ha ha, Tim, welcome aboard.
For the uplifting.
What?
Thank Linda for the uplifting.
Oh, I will, Holly. I am right now. Linda, Holly just yelled at me to thank you for uplifting her. Well, looks like I got who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Too funny. Yeah, Grace and Michael will be going on in about 4 more minutes there, Tim. And so we're going to do a, I will, Nodge. I'll do it right now. Nodge says hi. Nodge says hi. He came in late, but he's going to rewatch. He's going to rewatch. Thank you, Sue, for the thing, for the link. Yes, we're going to do a Captain Jack raid on Michael and Grace and have some fun. And I am interested in their take on the weather out there. Over here, it's supposed to be Armageddon here on Monday, so to speak. Sounds like tomorrow is the last day that maybe we can get by with not so much rain, but they're all saying it's going to be a miserable Monday. Great. Thank you, Linda. The whole thing in a nutshell is, sounds like other people are having a whole lot worse weather than we are here in Michigan. So I'll put that up on the screen, Linda. Holly can't see it, but Linda says she loves you.
What?
Linda says she loves you.
What?
Ah, I said Linda says she loves you.
I love her too.
Okay. She says she loves you too. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What am I missing here? So, yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Hearing their take. I do watch Direct Weather usually when I'm interested in the weather. That's a channel that I'm subscribed to. I like how he narrates things. He does all different models. And he's, you know, he's not the bubble-headed bleach blonde who comes on at 5 to tell you about the plane crash with a gleam in her eye. No, he just tells it straight off the charts, you know. And as most people know, I think Carl said it this morning, you know, you can be an astrologer or a psychic or a meteorologist or even a lawyer, and you still get paid, even when you're wrong. Okay. Besides earthquake, once a blue moon. Yeah, his head's still alive. All right, 2 more minutes, not even. Yeah. I always kind of liked that song. It had a lot of truth. Dirty Laundry. Good one, Linda. Keep Carl on his toes. I can see it 2 weeks from now. After we get done helping JT, there will be a GoFundMe for a new dishwasher for Carl. Because he wore that one out. Should we get him a Oriental, made in China dishwasher? No. He'd have to wait too long on the boat. Because he'd be stuck on a boat somewhere out in the ocean. Maybe he's going to have to settle for a Hispanic dishwasher. I'm sure there's some Hispanics south of the border here that would love to come up and wash his dishes. And probably even help him with making food for the dogs. Thank you for it, man. Yeah, we're supposed to have some frost. Sounds like Monday or Tuesday. All right, it is 7:30. I'm going to follow the link. And in the meanwhile, mateys, thank you for being aboard. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting Holly by golly. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are in a studio atmosphere. We're not in a remote atmosphere anymore. But